of somebody else's exercises. So let's just get started. I'm just going to move this leg up a little bit. And open up your arms and close. Just a little chest opener. If you're sleeping, I don't know if you slept, who's on? Who needs to be muted? Row. I'll do. Oh, and ET. Okay. All right. Go ahead and mute. And then take your arms to the little gator arms, up and down. And I guess I'm just, there she is. Good morning. All right, take the arms up overhead and hinge forward. Good. One of your warm-ups is coming in here, Cindy, or one of your exercises. So I'm going to offer it up as a low-impact version. I know that some of you will do the higher impact version of this in 3, 2, 1. We're going to step out to the side, out to the side, out to the side. You can take it as a jumping jack. So you can just jump out and in, out and in. Or out to the side, out to the side, out to the side. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Do the same thing, but the arms come up. Up like a V. V victory. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep doing jumping jacks, Cindy. 4, 3, 2. Wide legs. Fold forward. Hands to the floor. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Fold and bend your knees. Drop your seat down. Move your hips back. And just kind of wobble through your hips a little bit more. Turn the toes out and widen your legs. So I had everything from all legs to no legs. And I got a couple of upper body things. So we're going to do kind of a combination of all legs and no legs at the same time. All right, come over to the right side. So this is a workout that you guys gave me your exercises for, and I just played with it. So take your hands over to the right side. Right arm comes up, open twist. Right arm comes down, walk to the left side. Bend your left knee. Right hand stays down, left arm up, open twist. And then come back to the center. Walk your hands back through the center. Straight legs on this one. Fold in between your 2 legs. Grab the opposite ankle or the same ankles. And head down, hips up. Like a wide-legged posturier fold. Inhale, hands down under your shoulders. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Shift the weight back like a wide-legged downward facing dog. Press your chest towards your thighs. Inhale and exhale. And then walk your hands back in. Heel toe your feet back. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Something just said my ankle. Come back to a flat back. I'll turn this way. Round the back, cat stretch. Inhale, cow tilt, dog tilt. Exhale, round the back. Big eye. Inhale, extend. And then round up through your spine, stretch your arms all the way overhead. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms up, inside out, and lift up and over to the right side. Inhale back to the center, exhale up and over to the left side. Come on back to the center, open up your arms, pull the shoulders back. We'll be doing a little bit of upper body work, so let's get that nice stretch there. And then release, and go ahead and pick up a medium to heavier set of weights. Bicep curls. So when Karen was the first to announce her wishes for bicep curls, at the time she was the only one, so we almost had only biceps today. But we got a little bit more. We do have biceps though. All right, so choices. Don't do anything with your legs or step your right foot back into a low lunge. Bend the knees, hinge forward, curl your arms for 12 reps. So both arms together or single arms up to you in 3, 2, 1. So curl for 12, 11, 10, 9. Bend the back knee if you're in the lunge. 4, 5, 6. Don't swing the arms. 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 12. Good. We're going to come down to the floor. Take the weights with you. When you go on your back, we're going to do skull crushes. Choices, actually no choice, we're going to do it close.
So 2 weights or 1 weight, that's your choice. On your back, the other choice is feet down, feet up, hips up. You choose. Arms up, if you're using 2 weights, they come together. I like to have my legs up to give my back a little bit more levelness here, right? A little bit more of that neutral or imprinted, a little bit more. So arms are right over the shoulders. Hands are going to come to the top of your forehead. Bend the arms and straighten arms 12 times. 3, 2, go. 12, 11, again, belly and ribs down. 3, 4, 5, don't move through your shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Put your weights down. If you have a band and want to put it on now above your knees. And we're going to alternate. Hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Fire hydrants, 12 on each side, so alternating for 12 sets. Right? Starting with your right leg. So I assume, Debbie, when you say no legs, you mean like squats and lunges. So here you go with no legs. All right, 3, 2, go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Hip height. 4, if being on your knees doesn't work, do this in a standing position. 5, try not to shift your weight so much side to side. 6, 6, 7, in other words, don't lean into one side when the other side is lifting. 8, 8, you can keep the other toes tucked under while the other leg is lifting. 3 more. 10, 11, and 12. 1, 1, and sit back. All right, still on the floor. I call them sprinters. They're a kind of a sit-up V-sit. So come back, come down. When you come up, you're going to lift one leg at a time and come down, lift the other leg. If that doesn't work for you, stay on your back and do knee pulls to your chest. Or stay upright and pull up your knees to your chest, all right? So we're either going up and down, staying up, or staying down. All right, here we go. We'll start in a seated position. 3, 2, go. So come down, 1. Now, another option is to just take elbow to opposite knee. 2, 2, 3, so you get a little bit more oblique. 4, 5, it's a little tender on the hip flexors, so if you need to be down a little bit more, 6, 7, put your hands behind your head. 8, 9, your hip flexors are still going to work when you're down, but it's going to feel a little bit less challenging for you. 2 more sets. 11, 11, 12, 12, and come on up. All right. Stand up. We're going back up to the first exercise. We're going to do the same leg. So, right leg is back, left leg is forward. Same leg. Let me make sure you guys can see me because on my big screen is not working for some reason. All right, so big stance. Bend the back knee, bend the front knee, hinge a little forward. No swinging of the arms, curl the arms in 3, 2, biceps. 12, 11, 10. So feel some firmness into the left glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more. Here, good. Come on back down to the floor with your weights. So we just did this, right? So skull crushes to the forehead, 2 weights, arms come together, 1 weight right over the center. Choose where you want your legs at your hips. Make that decision, be happy with it, stick with it. Arms over shoulders, belly and ribs down. In 3, 2, we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you can put the weights down. Come onto your hands and knees. If you're using a band above the knees, you can have your hands on the weights as well. If you're, you can put your hands on a bench and just do this in a half standing position, right? All right, alternating for 12 reps, 12 sets, excuse me. 3, 2, go. 1. Try to get the knee hip height. 2, work on that outer hip. 3, 4, I think last week I sent you an article on glutes. 5, today I gave you an article on some stretches that are really important for daily. 8, especially if you're telling me you have certain pains. 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 1 more, 12, 12. Good, back to those, what I call sprinters. I don't know, just the name I gave them, I guess. It's a sit up, knee up. Elbow to opposite knee if you can. Again, you can stay up and do it here. You can go on your back and do it on the back, or sit up, or any variations that work for you. All right, we'll start in seated position, everybody. 3, 2, 1, go down. So 1, come up, opposite side. 2, get a nice twist. 3, you could also do bicycles if you wanted. 4, as long as you're moving. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 3, 3 sets. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. That's kind of fun. All right. Come on up to standing. We did this in our warm-up, but I'll repeat it again just so you guys have a little bit of low impact in here today. We're going to do a jumping jack, this time big arms. So a jumping jack low impact, or a jumping jack higher impact. If you're using weights, suggest starting from your shoulders, not from the bottom here, with big arms. All right, just 12, no big deal. Warm your body up. In 3, 2, go. So higher impact, 2, 3, or lower impact, 5, 6, just a little, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No big deal. No big deal. All right, we're going back to the split lunge. That was just a little throw-in. Left leg is back this time. Right leg is forward. Big generous step back. Both knees bend. This time we're going to do a hammer curl. So palms face each other. Hinge a little forward. Weight into the front heel. Bend the knees. In 3, 2, curl. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and by the way, Michelle did the skull crushes. You might see them again. 11, 12. We're going to come down to the floor though. All right, come onto your hands and knees. Again, you can do this standing up. You'll see how to modify it. All right, so wherever you are, row, put your hands on the bench. Left leg out to the side. Right hand on the floor outside your right hip. Left hand behind your head. You can do this standing as well. You can just hold and put your hand against a wall or stand up and balance. All right. Left arm and left elbow, left arm and left leg are going to meet for 12. All right. In 3, 2, we go. 12. Now you can bend the knee or keep it straight. 3, 4, 5. Add that teapot in. 6, 7. So it's not just the leg coming out. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So when I say the teapot exercise, A little teapot, tip me over, that one. So that the leg is lifting at the same time as you're doing a side crunch. Take it to the other side. Right leg out, left arm down, right hand behind your head. Straight leg or bent, it's the same, okay? It's just slightly different. It's not better, not worse. In 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10. So this gets your legs and your obliques, so it's, two birds with one stone. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I know this is going to be an unfavorable one for some of you. Instead of our standing jumping jacks, we're going to do them on the floor. That means we're in a plank. So either your forearms or your straight arms, you don't have to jump. You can just step out to the side. In that exercise in that article I sent you this morning, I do believe it said 5 minutes of planking a day was good for you. This is about 12 reps, 30 seconds maybe. All right, legs out, hands down, jump or step to the side, and 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, here's your 7, your tap. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it was more like 12 seconds. Walk your feet back up and in. Actually, you can go with, no, I'm sorry, we're gonna do legs. Left leg is behind his hammer curls. Left leg behind, right leg forward, big generous step, bend the knees, and then hinge forward. We go in 3, 2, now. 12, 11, control the arms. 3, 4, hinge a little forward, get into your right glute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right, back down to the floor. Onto your kneeling position. So if you're standing up, you could hold onto a wall and do the same thing. Again, bent leg or straight leg. Switch walls, switch sides, or hold onto a bench and kick to the side. See if you can do it with your hand. All right. Come onto your hands and knees. This time start with the right leg out. And if you're not, do the other side. Right hand behind your head. Left hand to the floor. Leg and arm meet together, so the upper body and the lower body move simultaneously. 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10. Reaching your arm behind your leg. 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have gotten you the next one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One for good luck. Left leg out the baker's dozen. Left leg out to the side. Right hand down to the floor. Left arm behind your head. 3, 2, we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just sit back. So kind of like those hydrants, getting into that outer hip. And we're going to come up to standing. You'll need a lighter set of weights. My recommendation. 3s, 5s, 2s, 7s, 8s for some of you, depending on your shoulder stability. We're going to take our arm shoulder height. Palms open up. Curl to your shoulders. So no dropping here, no lifting here. Just a T curl with your arms out to the side. Now I'm beginning to miss my big TV, so if I can come up and make it sure I can see you. All right, in 3, arms up, 2, 1, 12, 1, curl in, 2. Now if you get there with the lightweight and you think, I can do this with a heavier weight, go for it. 4. On the other hand, if you get there with a heavy weight and you feel like you need to go lighter, 6, 7, 8, I'm going to give you a little extra here, 9, 10, not in reps, 11, 12. Now hold your arms somewhere in the middle. Lift up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7. There's your overhead. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on back down to the floor. Heavier set of weights once again on your back. So we're also going to do the skull crushers again, different this time. This time, instead of going to your forehead, you're going to go to each shoulder. So your arms are not going to be together. Separate the arms and tap the shoulders in the front or behind the shoulder. Again, the shoulder movement doesn't happen, just the elbow. Legs can be where you need them, on your back. It may feel a lot heavier with 2 weights, so if you need to adjust the weights, that's fine. Again, I like to have my back a little bit more imprinted here. Knees over hips. In 3, 2, we go. 12. So no movement in the shoulders, just the elbows. 2, belly is in, ribs are down, core is very active. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. All right. Now we're going to add some, we're going to do some flies, chest flies, Karen. I'm just going to tell you who set up the exercises. So your chest flies, arms are up over your chest. Heavy weights, good. If you need to go lighter, you go lighter. Open your arms to the side, come back in. We're going to add the extra dimension of either a single or a double leg coming down. So as we open up, we drop one leg, and then the other leg. Or 2 legs together. We've got 12 reps. Belly in, ribs down in 3, 2, we go. 12, 11. Don't go fast on the way out with your arms. 3, 4, belly and ribs down. 5, 6. You want to do both legs? 7, you might have to bend the knees. 8, a little bit more challenging for your lower back as well. 9, so do what you need to. 10, 11, and 12. Come back in. Commonly referred to as killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Come back up to standing. Okay, after this, I believe we stay on the floor. I believe. All right, come on up. Arms are going to come up shoulder height. T position with the arms. And we'll hold it out there and do kind of a little overhead press. All right, in 3, arms up 2, 1, go for 12. Bend the knees, tailbone under 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, now 12, bring it all the way in, bring it out about halfway and lift up for 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Back to the floor we go. I'm sure you can see me, right? I just want to make sure my friends at home can see me. Okay. On your back, we start with the skull crushers. We're back to the open arm skull crusher. Say that 3 times fast. Skull crushers. On your back, legs where you need them. Arms up, brace your core. Pull your belly in, lift your pelvic muscles up. Bend the elbows in 3, 2, 1. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So now you have the choice again of having your legs up, even in a bridge, palms face in, I'm sorry, no, legs are up because we're doing leg drops with it. All right, fly and drop the legs in 3, 2, go. 1, 2 again. On your flies, go slowly. 3, if you're going with both legs, 4, probably bend for many of you. 5, 6, don't let that lower back arch. 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, one more, and 12, in and down. All right, good job. All right, grab some water. We're on to the next couple of sets. So the first one is a bridge with an abducted leg. So your hips come up, your right leg comes up in line with your knee today, not up here. And we open the leg out and in, come down, up, out, in. So if you have a band and you want to use it, again, above the knee. If you want to put a weight on your pelvis or in the air, feel free to do that as well. Okay? So, there's a lot of freedom in these classes to choose, what works for you. So on your back, tilt your pelvis so that your back imprints first. Then peel up your spine to lift up into a bridge. Arms down. If you're not holding a weight, you can brace yourself a little bit more with your arms. Right leg in line with right knee. Flex the foot. Keep the left hip in. Open the right leg to the side. Come back in and lower down. Now we lower with the leg in the air. 2. Open, in, down. 3. Open, in, down. 4. Open, in, down. Weight in the left heel. In, down. When you come up and open your leg up, don't sway your hips from one side to the other. Keep them steady. So don't go so far with your leg. If you can see I'm counting. If you start to move too far out, just reel it back in. 2 more. And 1 more. So you can keep the leg, the move a little bit smoother or a little bit shorter so that you don't rock all over the sides so your pelvis is stable. All right, first one we lift up, leg up, open the leg out, and then we come down. 2, open, in, down. 3, up, the leg doesn't go down. 4, just the right hip or the hips down. 5, you'll also feel your core super active. 6, open. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more is 12, and down. You can hug your knees into your chest, and those of you who know me know I like to take a little spinal twist after a bridge. Just kind of resets everything. So do a spinal twist right, then a spinal twist left. And we're coming up to either kneeling or sitting. We can do it sitting. So we're going to take one weight, heavy, overhead. You're going to pull the arm back and pull it down to your chest. Up, back, and down to your chest. All right, so kind of like a tricep extension and a pullover at the same time. All right, in 3, 1 heavy weight, 2, 1. Come up, pull back and down and bring it to your chest. Lift up, back and down, 2. Up, back and down, 3. You can also be standing for this. 4 or kneeling. Just make sure your body doesn't sway all over the place. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. All right. Okay. Back to the bridge. Back on your back. Tilt your pelvis. Weights or no weights, your choice. Alright, hips come up. Right leg comes up in line with the left leg. Open the leg out, bring it in, and lower down, that's one. Up, out, in, two. Up, out, in, three. Up, out, in, four. Up, out, in, five. Up, out, in, six. Keep going. 7, 8. So you get the benefit on the outer right hip and the glutes of the left leg. 2 more. 1 more. And down. Feet down. Tilt the pelvis. No, I did not finish my workout, but thank you for asking. Always so polite. All right, tilt your pelvis. Lift your hips up. Left leg in line with the right. Open it out to the side and come back down. 1. Up, out, in, 2. Up, out, in. Don't go so far that you have to move your hips to accommodate. 5. Up, out, in, 6. Especially if you have a band on, you should be restricted from that. 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Up, out, in, and down. Hug the knees in. Do a quick little spinal twist if you want. We'll get a little bit more of that in a few moments. Come back to center and sit up. You can, by the way, you can sit up with your legs out straight. A little bit more challenging, possibly. So try it. 1 weight. Bring your weight to your shoulder or to your chest. Push the weight straight overhead. Pull it back and down, and then pull it to your chest. 1. Up, back, and down. 2. Kind of like a skull crusher and a pullover, but we're behind the head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12, and in. Nice. Okay. So, let's do this. Sit up. Bend your knees. A heavier weight, possibly. I'll show you. We'll do it with a single arm. I'll make it nice for you. So, we're going to curl the arms up, then do an alternating shoulder press rosemary. Okay. So, a bicep curl. We're sitting up here at 12. Slight lean back to maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock. All right. 12, 1, 12, 1. All right. So, bring your arms down by your side. Curl your arms up. From the curl, we take the alternating overhead press. Ready, set, go. 12, up, up, and down. 2. Now, you're not going to get a full extension, most of us, on our arms. 3. It's like an arm press. 4, 5, 6, about now, same, I should have taken lighter weights, 8, 7, 8, 4 more sets, come on, 4, 3, put a smile on about it, 3, 2, ooh, last one, yay, 1, ooh, ooh, and down. Take it back and stretch. On your back. Take your heavy weights. So we're going to start with a fly. Open your arms for a fly. Then we're going to do a full pullover, and then we're going to do a skull crusher. So we're getting Rosemary and Michelle, and we just did our biceps, Karen. All right, so, and core, everybody asked for core. All right, bend your knees, you choose, feet on the floor, feet and hips up in a bridge, tabletop, straight leg, you choose. Start with the fly. Here we go, 3, 2, go. 1, pull over, all the way back, tricep to your forehead. That's 1. 2, pull over, tricep. 3, pull over, tricep. 4, pull over, tricep. 5, pull over, tricep. So remember the pullovers, 6. The pullovers are shoulder movement, the triceps are not, they're elbow. Good, halfway there. 6, pull over, tricep. 7, pull over, abs are engaged. 4 more. 3 more. Oops, I did one. 2 more. I skipped 1. Pull over. 1 more? Is this 1? And bring the weights down. Go back to a single weight. We'll do a pullover crunch. So, Rose said this was her favorite exercise. It's so many people's favorite exercise. All right, take your arms up over your chest. Touch the floor behind you. When you come up, crunch your upper and lower bodies together, and then everything comes down. So start, arms up, back, and hips on the floor, legs on the floor. 3, 2, go. Back, and now crunch 1. Back, 2. When you go back, try to keep your ribs from pooching out. 4, 5, 6, whoops, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right, now I'm going to give you an option for the repeat of the bicep curl exercise. You can do one weight with a bicep to a press up with one weight as opposed to alternating arms. So let's go for the heavy weight, second set. It's my prerogative to change it up, right? Lean back. It should be a heavy weight though, something significant, not a 5, unless that's all you've got is 5 pounds. All right, lean back, 3, 2, 1. Give me a curl again. If your legs are out straighter, you'll get a little bit more of the arm. Curl to the chest, overhead 1. Down, up, overhead 2. So again, you're at that 12 o'clock position. 3, down, up, 4. So your core is engaged. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 3, 3, 2, 1. Good. Karen, aren't you good? You guys with biceps. Okay. Everybody on your back. Combination. Fly, pull over, tricep. Arms up. Press your shoulders open down, collarbones open. Remember, try not to arch the back when the arms especially go out or overhead. All right, so really focus on drawing that navel point backwards towards your spine and bringing your ribs and hips towards each other to kind of stabilize and neutralize the pelvis. 3, and back, 2, 1. So we're gonna go for a fly, a pullover, and a skull crusher. 1. Fly, pull over, skull crusher. 2. Keep going. 3, pull over, crush. 4, 5, 6, 7, hang in there. 4 more. 8, 9, and 10. Last 2 guys, hang in there. 2, ooh, and 1. And down. Okay, go back to one single heavy weight. Lay back on your back. Last exercise. Arms up. Pull all the way over. Touch the floor behind you. And then crunch everything up to the center. 1. All the way back. 2. Back. 3. And 4. Keep going. 5. Watch the back. 6. Really control that arch. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right. Put your weights down off to the side, out of your way. Moving back to your rack, whatever you want to do here. Lay back on your back for a moment. Let's do some good stretching. So we kind of snuck in some of those legs. Cross the right leg over the left, grab ankles, shins or toes. We also had some biceps, triceps, shoulders, and core. Designed by you. Open your arms to a T, palms up. Shift your hips to the right side, let your knees fall over to the left side. Keep your shoulders pressing towards the floor. Don't force it, but just see if you can allow for that shoulder to stay down. Uncross the legs, draw your knees back to your chest, shift yourself back to center if you came out of center, and cross the left leg over the right, grab ankles, shins or toes. Pull your heels towards your buttocks, you should feel a nice left glute release. Open your arms to a T, palms up, shift your hips left, and knees fall over to the right side. Good work, everybody. Undo the legs, come back to center. Hug your knees to your chest. Let's do a little happy baby while we're on our back. Grab a hold of the outside of your foot. If you don't want to touch your foot, just grab your ankle or your shoe, your sneaker. Just hold onto your ankles or under your thighs. Lengthen out the tailbone on the floor. You can rock a little side to side. And then return back to the center. Draw the knees into the chest. Rock and roll. Come onto your hands and knees. Start with some cat-cows, which we did in our warm-up. Arch your back, and then round your spine. Extend your spine. Round your spine. And now come just to a neutral position and walk your hands in front of you. Drop the chin chest or the forehead chest. Keep the hips up so you get a nice chest shoulder stretch. So getting a little bit into the glutes, the back. And then come up to your hands and knees. Keep your arms a little in front of you. Drop your hips forward like an upward dog on your knees, or like a higher cobra. Pull your shoulders back. Just stretch out the front of the hips a little bit. Shoulders back. And then push back to your heels for child's pose. And we'll do it again. Come forward and back. Come forward, drop your hips down. And go back, sit on your heels. Again, come forward, drop your hips down. This time we'll stay here for a few breaths. Push down through your arms, lift your heart up. Thighs, the top of the thigh off the floor. And then go back to your child's pose. Spread your arms out in front of you, push your hips back to your heels. Breathe in. And then come on to your hands and knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog, chest to the thighs. Bend one knee, then the other. Come back to the center. Walk your hands to your feet.
Come into a forward fold, take your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, palms behind you, up and over your head, or use a strap or towel, hang your head down. Bend the knees as much as you need to or want to. Tuck your chin into your chest, push down through your feet, and slowly roll up through your spine. When you get up to standing, roll the shoulders back and around a couple times. And take a big breath in, bring your arms up, grab opposite elbows, lean to the right side. Inhale, come back up, lean to the left side. Inhale, come back up. Open up your chest, shoulders. Open up your arms. Give yourselves a hug, pat on the back, both sides. And give yourselves a hand. You are done. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.